I wanted to share with you some of the things you'll be needing for the forgiveness ritual. This class that I'm leading this weekend, it's online and it goes very, very deep. Letting go of depletion, stagnation, and even debt. Because there is a correlation between all those things and forgiveness. A legendary, gorgeous, heart-centered, spiritual, loving woman who's done probably a lot of inner work, including forgiveness. But if you still feel a charge when you think of a particular person or situation, then there's more work to do. And the good news is when you do that, when you clear that energy once and for all, that is when your energy will be restored and abundance can start to flow more freely. These are some tools that you might want to have on hand, and they're not what actually is going to create the result. I just want to make that really clear. They are really to help ground us and for us to be more present rather than just going through the motions. Lighting a candle, for example. A candle is a beautiful way to start any ritual or meditation or ceremony because it reminds us of our own inner light. When we are feeling blocked through resentment, shame, blame, unforgiveness, it's very hard for us to really express ourselves and really express our gifts out there in the world. There is a cutting off of our own energy and aliveness. It's like our light gets dimmer. So when we light the candle, we are really acknowledging and reminding ourselves that we are light beings, and it helps us to really get back in touch with that. Then next, I like to have a smudge stick with an abalone shell, or if you don't have that, you can have a pot or a cauldron, just something for burning safely. And I use white sage that you can dry if you have a herb garden, or you can purchase them in little bundles. As well, Palo Santo is a sacred wood. There's other sacred herbs that are used for burning, and what they do is they help to really purify the space and clean the air and discharge negative energies. So it's a wonderful way to start a ritual. Another thing I like to have on hand is rose water. And rose water can be used in different ways during the rituals. I'm not going to go into detail how I use it in the forgiveness ritual. You'll have to join us to see that and find out. But it is such a beautiful essence. It's of the water element, and roses are said to open our heart chakra and heal our hearts, our broken hearts. And if you don't, some water that you charge with a little bit of sea salt and putting your intention into the water, that is another way. You can leave it out under the moonlight or even in the sunlight. Those are perfectly wonderful ways to charge your water for a ritual. Crystals. Crystals are these touchstones, these gemstones that are of the earth element that contain a lot of different energies. And for example, in the forgiveness ritual, I'm using a rose quartz because rose again opens your heart chakra and is very healing for our compassion, our ability to feel again, our ability to be open to love and life. Pink mango calcite is a lovely stone that actually is specific to the energies of empathy and grief. And when we're trying to let go of things that have really hurt us, or even trying to forgive ourselves if we've felt that we've been hurtful, this is a really beautiful energy to call in, helping us to dispel deep traumas and grief. And you can have your angel cards or any other healing oracle deck if you like. And I also have some string for this ritual. There's another way that we can do the process if you don't have string. But if you can get some organic cotton or hemp string, twine, then it's a really fun way to perform this part of the ritual. The candle, the crystals, the string, and some sage, rose water. Fresh flowers are always very beautiful to have on hand. Artwork or photographs or statues of Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion, or whatever symbol that really represents something important for you during this ritual, that would be wonderful to surround yourself with as well. And just lastly, how do you purify yourself before you embark on this transformational journey? What you're eating, how you're bathing, and I'm going to be sharing about the cleansing bath and the sweetening bath, as well as having your journal and setting up a space that you feel is organized and feels beautiful and spacious and open and inviting to you. As well, you might want to think about what you're wearing, just how we adorn ourselves with our sacred jewelry or certain fabrics or colors that are special to us, or even how you wear your hair, what lipsticks or essential oils you adorn yourself with. This is all part of the process of preparing yourself. You're not just preparing yourself for the ritual, you're preparing yourself for the opening that you're creating, for that unfolding of energy that the ritual is helping you with. And again, none of this is going to create the result. It's all about you and your connection to the divine that creates the result. But all of these tools and practices, they help us to really get in alignment and feel very present. So for the forgiveness ritual, any of these things would be recommended. But bare bones, if you just want to have a candle and a journal or some blank pieces of paper and a writing utensil. If you have some markers, we'll be using them, but if not, just a pen or a pencil will be fine. And that's really all you really need. One more thing I wanted to share with you about, I mentioned essential oils, and this one is called Forgive. It smells divine. You can use it for your meditation and for the forgiveness ritual. It just helps you to be really present with your intention of forgiveness. So that's something you can check out at the link below. Bye for now.